YouTube? It is Pilot Jeff Edwards, and today we are going to be doing I'm going to be doing a tutorial on building a 747 in SolidWorks. This is part one out of a 4 or 5 part series in this video tutorial. So first, what we want to do is go to Google and type in a Boeing 747 orthographic view, and the link will be in the description to the image I use. I'm going to click, I picked the second one since it does have a higher pixel density, and click view image. I'm going to do save image as, then I'm going to type in 747. Then we are done with Google Chrome. Then what we want to do is open up into SolidWorks, click new part, let that load. Hopefully it will load. Alright, there we are. We want to go into sketch, sketch toolbar, click the sketch tool, and then click top plane. Then what we want to go into is SolidWorks up here, tools, sketch tools, and then scroll down and click sketch picture. And then upload or import the 747 picture we have here. So as you can see now, the picture is uploaded, and what we want to do is take the nose, count the nose of the top orthographic view of the 747 and line it up with the origin as a reference point. So we'll just zoom in here, put this right there. Then that looks pretty good for now, and click the green arrow. Then what we want to do is we want to go over to our line tool, click line under options for constructions and infinite length, and just make it a horizontal line. Click the green check mark, green check mark. Then what we want to do is go into tools in SolidWorks, sketch tools, and a dynamic mirror, and click the line. Click OK. Then what we want to do is zoom into the front of the airplane, click the spline tool, click the origin, and just start making our spline with multiple dots. So I'm going every 1 pixel about to get an accurate, and here's a 3-1, 3-1, 4-1, I think that was 4-1. Just outline start outlining it like so. Try to get it as smooth as possible just to make it better. And once you get to the top, you can stop right here with the spline and just click it off right there and click escape. And as you can see, it does it to the other side too. We can change that if we wanted to, and if we wanted to do that, we would just take our line tool, go right here, and then click trim entities. Boom. Nope, that did not work. To do it with this side too, because I didn't like the way that was looking. Click start doing it again. Make sure you have the spline tool selected. Just going to deselect it with escape. We're having some errors here. Let's go from the top. Oh, there's 2 points there. I see. So the spline tool, click that point. Here we go. And just continue the spline. Boom. There we go. And it looks like it didn't mirror it, so mirror entities, mirror about here. Click OK. That looks a little bit better. Since we did have to, we did do that, we're gonna have to put dynamic mirror back in. Click the line. There we go. Then we're just gonna take our line tool, just a regular line, and just run it across this right here because this is a straight path, and run it to that point on the fuselage. Just start doing the back with the spline now. I'm going to start being more detailed now. we can delete this line. Click exit sketch, click the picture, and click delete, as we no longer need it. Then what we want to do is click sketch again, click this little plus box, and click front plane. And then spacebar, click the front plane view, and then tools, sketch tools, picture, import the picture. Now we're going to be using this sketch. And line the nose up with the origin again. This seems to be the middle right here. So we'll just try to get this as closely as good. Click that and start using our spline tool again. Going to take it from this one right here. Looks good. Take our line tool again, bring that right here, and stop at the rudder, where the rudder begins. Take our spline tool and do the back, because the back of the plane does start dipping down, as you can see right here. Kind of just guesstimating where it is, but now that I can see it, I no longer have to guesstimate. Stop it there. Actually, I'm gonna redo this right here. Don't ever feel bad to redo a part of the spline. This does not hurt to remake it even better. So, all right. So here we go. Excuse the background noise. Line it up. There we go. Now we can delete the photo. And as you can see, we now are starting to look at the body of the 747, and it's looking pretty dang good. I think it's looking good. So now what we can start doing is we go into features, geometry reference, plane, and then we want to do right plane. And then what we're going to do right now is we're going to start creating a loft. We're going to start creating loft planes, loft sketches to start lofting the actual plane. So I'm going to do 0.1 inches, and I'm going to do 10 of these. Actually, I'm going to have to do about 15, I believe. Yep, 15 for the nose. Actually, we could get away with 13. 13. We're going to have to do 14. Click OK. This is when it starts getting fun. So first we're just going to do a sketch on the right plane, normal 2, and we're just going to put a point right at the origin. Click good, exit sketch. Boom. So now what we want to do is select the first plane, click sketch, click the select the front, click our spline tool, just make a circular spine. It does not have to be pretty, as I'll show you in a second what we're going to do. So now what I want you to do is I want you to click the top point, click control, hit this point, hit this curve, click pierce, and do it to all 4 corners like so. Make sure you actually hit the line just like this. It looks like that one didn't pierce. There we are. Pierce. And there we go. And then what we have to do is we have to do it to all these planes. So that after that we just click exit sketch, and then we can hide this plane right here, but it will still show the drawing. And then what we do is click sketch, click the next plane, front view, and to do that to get to this view right here, you just click spacebar, then click that. Then just start going at it with these. So just do it to all the planes. Once we're done with that, we'll show you how to loft them. So I'll stop the video, show you what it looks like once we're done, and I'll see you guys at that point. So finish off those planes, finish all the sketches on all these 14 planes, and then we'll go to that point. So see you then. Alright, as you can see, I have finished drawing on those 15 planes, and now what we're going to do is we're going to loft them. So what we want to do is go into features, loft boss base, and then click this right here, and then just start with the point we started with, and just work your way down in order. You have to make sure you do it in order. You can check as the loft starts like this, and it shows you a preview of it right here. Click boom. As you can see, we have the nose. Ooh. I'm not liking that. That does not look good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Control Z, features, geometry reference, plane, right plane, 0.03, 3 of them. Do some sketches on that one just to make the nose a little bit better. So I'm going to just do that right now. So boom. I'll just do this real time since it won't take me that long. I don't like how that pierce is looking out. I mean that spline. These are going to be super close together, so I might not even do the third one because that's only going to be point. I'm not going to do the third one, so I'll just hide that plane. Make sure you go into a little bit of an isometric view when you do this. What's going on? we go. Exit sketch. Hide. Features, loft boss base. Gotta go in order, else it will not work. So sketch 3, and 2019. Is that working? Did I do that right? No, I did that backwards. '15, 17, 18. That'll be good for now. It's gonna be pretty hard to get it exact. I mean, you can do it exactly, but I am not going to. So now what we gotta do is we just, what the heck? Now what we gotta do is just loft the rest of it, and I'm pretty sure you guys can do that. But once you get it right about here, it's gonna get a little tricky. So just stop right about here. I'll stop right about here too. And since this isn't going to be a very dense area right here, it's not going to be there's not going to be a lot of curves. Might just do one to here, maybe one right there, and then another one right there, then maybe 3 right here, and then just not that many, but I'll stop right here. So see you guys at that point. So a quick little update. I just finished the front of fuselage, so I'm just gonna loft this real quick. So I'm gonna click this one right here to this one. Ooh, we have a little bit of an error. So we want to do loft boss base. Scroll down. Boom. Boom. Click good. That is looking good. That looks good. Sweet. And if you want to hide that, you can just click those right there if you want to hide the lines. But it does not matter to me. Alright, so just keep lofting. Alright, so I just finished doing the lofting right here. I mean, I have to loft it, so let's go into features, loft boss base, start clicking the lofts. Boom. There we go. As you can see, it looks pretty good. So now we have to start doing the back. And I will be right back with that. So what we're gonna have to do with this right here in the back, what I just did is I just created a picture, one right there, and then another sketch right here, and I'm just gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna do it real time. So I'm gonna click X sketch on this plane, click normal too, and that brings us to the back. So it looks, let's see what we can do. Just gonna bring it up here, just like this. Then pierce. It's going to get a little bit tricky back here. Pierce and pierce. Exit sketch. Hide the plane. I did these 0.5 and I had 5 planes, I believe. So as you can see here, on this plane it's about to stop intersecting, so we're gonna be able to do this one more time with the regular way we do it. Normal 2. And this is actually the first time I'm doing this. I'm just doing this by other tutorials I've done without video, just by myself, teaching myself SolidWorks. So don't know how to do this back, but we will figure it out. Might just have to guesstimate where to put the side reverse. Alright. So let's exit sketch. Hide this. Then we're gonna do sketch on this plane. And I don't know what to do. We're just gonna try and figure it out. So I'm just gonna take my spline tool. Look for this right here. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna offset entities, I guess. Just make it smaller. Reverse 0.5, 0.25, 0.1, reverse 0.05. Maybe we can do that. Guess, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do, and then just trim this right here. It's like that. Then what we can do is we can pierce this right there. Pierce the bottom one. Tangent. No, we don't want to do that. Let's redo this. Let's trim this away. Pierce. Item is over defined, so let's just trim this. Bring this in probably just like that until it looks about right, because I am not the best at SolidWorks. So we can just do until it looks good. Try to line that up. And we'll just go to the end. Click exit sketch. Then we want to do geometry just plane. We'll do one more until the edge right there. So we can hide this plane now. Do some sketching on this one. What I might just do is just draw a circle instead. Now we gotta do we have to do a spline. We'll just do this again. Call that good, I guess. Boom. Exit sketch. Hide the plane. Can loft this now. See how this turns out, I guess. Do a guided curve. No, not that guide curve. Let's try that again. What I'll actually do is I'll edit this sketch. Make make this a little bigger. Like this. I'll delete this right there and like that. Alright. We can do that. We'll work with that. The heck? Why is it doing that? I guess we'll just work with this. Alright. So now what we can do is we can right click this and click hide. That'll hide that. Right click this and click hide. And there we go. That's the fuselage of the 747. Almost the fuselage. As you can see, the back isn't looking completely right, but since this is just a basic tutorial on how to do it, and I'm not the best at SolidWorks, we're just going to go with this. So that's how to make the fuselage. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button. Stay tuned to the channel by subscribing and noting so you can get notified when future tutorials come out. And I'll see you guys then. And the last thing to do is just save this. So I'm going to save this to my desktop in a new folder. No, not personalized. In a new folder. Call it the 747. Open it up and call it fuselage. I may spell that wrong, but that's okay. Alright guys, see you later.